Hello, it's Lacey Maloney here. Today I wanted to share with you a client success story. Although she didn't originally come to me for this issue, but this sort of came up in conversation and during our sessions, and I was able to help her with it. And the issue was chronic dry eyes and also a lack of eyelash growth. And I know there are two products out on the market right now, two prescription products that are meant to help treat these issues. One is called Restasis, and the other one is the Latisse something. That one is for I think that one's for eyelash growth, and the Restasis one is for the chronic dry eyes. So those are both prescriptions that are supposed to help with this issue. Now, in the case of my client, she had had this chronic dry eye issue forever, like a really, really long time. And she would use the over-the-counter eye drops, just the regular ones that you would get at the drugstore. And, never really helped. It was just something that she just, got used to using and thought that she just needed to use all the time, every day, multiple times a day, to help with this problem. And there are preservatives in those eye drops. So the first thing I did when we were talking about this was I recommended that she switch to a homeopathic eye drop from a brand called Boiron. And their eye drops are preservative free, and they come in those little individual dropper vials. Right away, she felt better and noticed a difference. And she didn't feel like she had to use the eye drops as much, but she was still having this issue of dry eyes. And it was becoming so bothersome that she actually went to her regular doctor and, was looking for some help and some sort of solution around this. Her regular doctor sent her to an eye specialist where they recommended either the Restasis eye drops, or she could try this chronic dry eye therapy that they had, and I don't know the exact name of that program. But it was a chronic dry eye therapy, and it was like these goggles that you're supposed to wear, and it cost over $1,000 for that. And of course she didn't want to do that, and she didn't want to take the prescription either. So she was kind of just, not really doing anything. So she came back to me, still having these issues, and I suggested to her, why don't you try using castor oil? You can just dab it around your eyelashes and around your eyes, before going to bed. And it just helps soothe your eye, put some more oil back into your eye, and can help with that. And so she bought some castor oil, and she actually got some that was specifically for eyes, which I didn't know that they made. And she was using that, and boom, right away, she noticed a big difference. She was feeling so much better from it that she actually started putting the castor oil directly in her eye. And it just felt such relief from it. And of course I was happy for her and happy that it was going so well. But another thing that happened was her eyelashes started growing in fuller and thicker. She actually had spots around her eyes where the lashes weren't growing in anymore. And she also had really fine eyelashes. And I thought this was all so interesting. And recently, when we had another session, she mentioned how she used a mineral oil based eye makeup remover to remove her makeup, and it made her eyes so dry again. And she didn't really notice at first. She couldn't figure out what was causing the dry eye situation again. And then it dawned on her. Now, gathering all of this information together has just made me wonder, what is this big issue with women nowadays and having chronic dry eyes? I've heard what they say it's caused by is hormone imbalance. Now that can make you lose your hair, yes. But is that the cause of this whole chronic dry eye syndrome that you see on TV, or the reason why your eyelashes aren't growing in thick and beautiful like you want them to, right? Is the real reason hormones, or could it be the makeup that we're using and the eye makeup remover that we're using on our eyes, our delicate eye area? So your eyelashes have oil glands in them, and if they dry up, they're not going to be able to grow a hair from the follicle. So that could be one reason why my client saw such great results with the castor oil, was that it was rehydrating those follicles as well as rehydrating her eyes, and she noticed results so fast. It was pretty astonishing. And so I want you to look at the ingredients that you're using. Also in your face wash, like I don't use a separate eye makeup remover, but I use a creamy face wash. The one I use is from Earth Science, and that takes off my makeup. But my client's actually using the castor oil to remove her makeup. It's like an all-in-one. She just, removes her makeup with the castor oil, and then she kind of leaves the oil behind on her eye to help hydrate the eye area and relieve her of her chronic dry eyes. And she's no longer using eye drops daily like she was before, and her eyelashes are thicker. So what ingredients are in your eye makeup remover? Is there mineral oil in there? Are there ingredients that are drying to your eye, not hydrating and moisturizing? I know sometimes they're oil free, but so what is what is being used in there that's removing the eye makeup? I do think oil is probably best, although I know a lot of people don't want to have that consistency or don't like the way it feels. But try an all-natural brand of eye makeup remover rather than the kind that you find in the grocery store or department stores, right? You need to look for ingredients like mineral oil. Mineral oil comes from petroleum, which comes from crude oil. It's a byproduct of crude oil production. So just like gasoline, right? That's where Vaseline, I can't say Vaseline without saying gasoline, but that's what Vaseline is. It's a byproduct of the whole crude oil production. So if you think about it, right, like even gasoline oil sort of has like that smooth consistency, right? But you're not going to put that on your skin, right? But people will put petroleum or Vaseline on their skin, or mineral oil, and thinking that it's sealing in or that it's going to remove the eye makeup, but it actually irritates your skin. It's not really hydrating your skin. It does provide that barrier or that seal, but there are other things that will do that are all natural, like coconut oil or castor oil. So I would, if you're having this issue of chronic dry eyes, or your eyelashes are not growing in and in as thick and fully as you would like, you might want to look at the products that you're using to, remove your eye makeup, or even your eye makeup products, their ingredients. Are they all natural ingredients too? That could be contributing to the problem. One last tip that I want to leave you with is how to help lengthen and help grow your eyelashes. You can actually use lavender essential oil mixed in with your mascara. Lavender helps stimulate hair growth, and when I first found that out, I stopped using lavender body care products. No more lavender body lotion, right? So how you can do this is, now I would use one of your older mascaras when you first try this, because if you are sensitive to the lavender, you don't want to ruin your fresh new mascara. So I will show you how I do this. And this is 100% pure essential oil. I get this from my local health food store, so this isn't like a brand that you can find on Amazon, but there's lots of good brands out there, but you have to find a 100% pure lavender essential oil. Not like a body oil, not one that's mixed in with another oil. It needs to be pure essential oil. And essential oils are also naturally antimicrobial and antibacterial. So all you need is 1 to 2 drops, and I'm going to drop it right into my bottle of mascara. So 1, 2, perfect. And then I'm just going to take the wand and mix it back up. Now the first time I did this, it was right after I had fake eyelashes put on, and they were starting to fall out, and then they take your real eyelash with them. So my eyelashes were getting pretty bare, and I did use this method to help regrow them. And I wish I'd had like a real before and after picture. I didn't think that would be like a real good actual before and after, since considering that the reason why I had so few eyelashes was because of the fake ones pulling out my real ones. Never do that again. So if you have a before and after picture, I would love to see it, because I want to see the difference. So if you're going to try this, take a picture of your eyelashes before, and then in another 3 months, take another picture and see the difference. And post it in the comments. I want to see. So all I'm going to do is mix that up, right? And I've got my new lash lengthening, stimulating mascara. And again, yeah, use it on an older one to make sure that you're not going to be sensitive to the lavender. It's never bothered me. It doesn't even irritate my eyes. And I was concerned at first because, of course, essential oils are so strong, and sometimes just, getting that right by your eye might make it watery or make it go red. I've had no problems at all, but everybody's different. So give that a try. This mascara, by the way, is from Gabriel. It's just their black mascara. Love this brand. So yeah, right, really weird about the whole dry eye, Restasis and Latisse thing, it's like, what is the real issue behind here? Is it really hormones? Or is the makeup or the makeup remover products that we're using on our skin, and it's just stripping away our skin, the oils in our skin and in your eyes and around your eyes? So that's kind of my theory, and I want to know what you think about it. So let me know in the comments, and share your own experiences in the comments below too. Thanks for watching.